Oink.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I didn't do the thing. Watch this. Okay. Now I did.
Awesome.
You know, I didn't do the outside. Anyways,
Right.
what's going on, everybody?
What's up? What's up?
It's Friday with a twist.
The titty twist.
Bingo.
The titty twist.
Bingo.
Sorry. My bad. I'm a newbie.
No, I do the same thing. I do it every week. It's just the way life is,
Yeah.
you know.
Right.
So what's going on, everybody? Say hi to this awesome panel I have tonight, will you?
Where's Truth Three's at? Does she know we're live yet?
I don't think she does. Okay, and Bird Dog understand. Bird Dog knows she got one too. So,
Awesome.
but anyway, you guys wanna? Actually, we're gonna flip a coin, or which one of you wants to do a? Well, Michelle, you never did a rundown before, have you?
I have, but it's Dish's job.
Okay.
Yeah, let's don't mess it up too much, okay? We'll just, Yeah,
Stumper.
it wouldn't be right.
Stumper.
I can't do it like she can.
Okay, then I guess this is the Mikey D rundown. Jay Watterson 69. And of course, we can't forget Uncle Cow. The extremely funny Todd Mitch. V Borg. Stalker Steve. Gear Griden 19. Stump Greenwood SC. Bird Dog 1227. Conservative Living. I Hocking Hills Bushcraft. And the sexy CC LaPoo. Yeah!
Hey.
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 Bird Dog.
Hey.
Our dog's in the house.
What's up? Truth Free is supposed to join us. The dogs had to be situated.
Who let the dogs out?
Hey, friends.
Howdy, howdy.
Hey, hey!
Peace.
Good evening, everyone.
You guys are probably thinking, what is Mike thinking?
What are you thinking?
Letting all these ladies up in her.
Well, it'd be
Right.
nice if we can turn into a jammy time. That'd be cool.
Oh, that ain't happening. And
Yeah,
you're not
that's
supposed to
fine.
mention any other chats while you're on mine, thank you.
Tough tooties.
Uh-oh.
Tough what?
Tough tooties.
Oh, Tootie. I didn't hear what you said, sorry. Stalker Steve, I have a question for you, my brother. Now that you're, officially old and your birthday was the other night, how many times a day do somebody your age take Geritol? Just so when they finally get to that age, you know what I mean? It's going to be a while for me, but just figured I'd ask.
Bird Dog fell.
Yep.
Hope she landed all right.
I was going to say, I hope she lands on her feet,
Like a cat.
because that'd be hurting.
You right?
Apparently, on the feet it was.
Yeah. There she is.
I should really make that chat box a little bit bigger.
You want to do what, Shell?
I said they should make the chat box a little bit bigger somewhere where the words were just a little bit bigger and the icons a little bit bigger so you can actually see people.
Well, here you go.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm on it. I don't believe your story at all. I'm just going to throw it out there. Throwing it out there.
Were you telling fishing lies?
She may be.
After all that work.
Sandy, what's up? Come on, guys, get up on in here.
Dish promises she'll be nice.
Yeah, this one time.
We know, we're gonna have to like look into some better mics or something. I know it probably sucks.
My husband caught a bunch of mahi-mahi dolphin yesterday.
Really?
And
Awesome.
so they cleaned all of the fish, and the carcasses were out in a big bucket. It was too heavy for him to carry himself, so he just left it there. I was going to deal with it tonight. And he did. He went and dumped it outside our neighbor's property on the other one, across the pasture. So my dog just ran out. And of course, like dogs do, he went and rolled in it.
Oh.
Very predictable. So he got the cold shower.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
But sorry, that's what I was just doing.
Oh, yuck.
Phew.
Yeah, that's a hot mess.
I think I'd
Literally.
do something like that. If Duke done that, I would flip out so bad.
It was really nasty.
It wouldn't do you no good to flip out though, because the damage is already done.
Oh.
Has Duke ever rolled in anything like that?
No, just the carpet.
Well, that's what I was worried about. He's going to come in my house and then roll on our carpet.
Yeah, no. Duke goes out, pees, poop, and goes right back in unless we walk him or something. He's an indoor dog. He don't care much about being outside that much.
SKS. You go.
He's smart.
Yeah.
Hey, SKS. No, you don't.
Okay, let's see how many people's going to use that excuse.
Okay, no problem.
Do so far.
Sandy.
Dot.
Next time, he was so easy with that. Next time, I'm going to use that excuse.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, CC. I could take a hint. But you know what it is? It's sheer jealousy on your part.
Right.
Just saying.
Probably so.
SKS, how you been? So, what do we all do today? Do we lose Truth Free? Is she still here? Or?
She's sitting in silent right now.
She's having a moment of silence for Prince.
Oh,
Oh,
that
God.
happens.
What happened to him?
He bit the
I don't
dust,
know.
man.
What?
Sick
He
man.
bit the dust.
Oh, my God.
That's why the doves are all crying.
Mm-hmm.
There's your neighbor.
The worms.
It's not loading my apps tonight. Maybe I have to delete something and reinstall.
Yeah.
No
He's sick.
control.
I'm gonna throw up in my mouth.
Oh my God.
I have a public address announcement. Oh,
All right.
by the way, did we say hi to Uncle Kyle tonight?
Yes.
All right. For those of you guys, some of you in here are subscribed to him, some may not be. Fisherman Guy 44 apparently had his home broken into, and I guess one of the things they took was his GoPro. And for those of you that do know him, he's a kid. For those who don't know him, he's a kid. He's like, he's 17, 18 years old. Something like that. Anyways, if you go to Fat Man has a video out. they're gonna try to raise him some money so he can get a GoPro and get back on the YouTube and all that happy stuff. So, hey, Rich, you go check out Fat Man's channel. He put a 2-minute video out on it.
Alrighty.
But
I did watch it the other night. I think.
Thieves don't discriminate, do they?
No, I guess not.
They'll take young, old, new, used.
Anything to support that habit.
10-4.
right.
Bastards.
Oh, look at that. Massachusetts is representing tonight, huh? Hey, G Trapper.
Look at
Gary's
me.
in the house.
Nice.
So, you know, we had a frost here the other night, and it was damn skippy cold yesterday morning, too.
Mhm.
And I'm getting kind of sick of the cold.
Yeah.
I want to wake up and have it like 60.
Well, you can have our weather there, Mikey, because it blows. It's really hot.
91 today.
Stop it.
It was. It's hot as a mofo out there. Hot, 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 hot.
That's too hot.
Oh, you're going to be belly aching soon enough wanting it back, Mikey. Oh, it's going to be a brutal summer.
Oh, I just don't want 91, though. I don't mind warm weather. I don't want, 91, hazy, hot, humid bullshit that I can't breathe. No, I don't want that bullshit.
We've had a couple of those hazy hot days already.
Really?
But for the most part, it's been very nice. But today was one of those just very stifled, no breeze, and hazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of horse flies.
Right. And that.
Mm-hmm. Little bastard.
That's unreal.
Oh, I'm on it. Was pulling weeds. 10-4.
Yeah, I remember those days.
We really don't get, back to back, 3, 4, 5, 6 days in a row, decent weather until probably the second week of May.
Yeah.
We try to promote good posture, Steve, on the chats. It's one of the things we do over at the Bacon.
Right.
Not all laid up in the bed.
I had to interrupt. I'm going to take a little intermission.
Alrighty, Mike.
You two are in charge, and give Bird Dog a thingy too while you're there.
Nice.
The wrench thing.
I know,
All the
Mike.
perks. Awesome.
I'll be back.
I know.
Oh, jeez.
Give it to me, baby.
All right, hang on. Make sure he's gone.
Make sure he's gone.
All right, guys, I'm going to welcome you guys to Jamie Time Intermission.
Thank you all for coming tonight. We'd like to welcome you.
We got about 15 minutes to crash this thing. 15 minutes. I repeat,
We can do
15
this.
minutes. Yes,
We
come
can
on,
do
Bird
this.
Dog,
We can do this.
Come on, let's do this.
All right, so
You're showing their titties first.
I was going to
I
say,
will. I'm showing them right now. Can everybody see them?
flip the coin. Here it is.
I'm showing them. I'm showing them.
Michelle, you hot thing.
13 tonight, didn't
No, he did not.
He'd
say
never
PG.
said
Not
that.
PG-13 now. No.
No. This ain't no damn campfire chat. You see a metal detector over here? No.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Pop that metal.
Right. I didn't know your nipple rings were that shape. Wow.
It's amazing, ain't it?
It is.
It's just so amazing.
Wow.
Oh, they match the crown.
They do. They're a little bit blingy.
That is
Yeah.
so.
They are
hot.
pretty bright. Where's my sunglasses? Those are pretty bright.
Yeah. Oh God, it's gonna turn into one of those chats. Take them
Those
off.
down.
Take those off. Oh my gosh.
Stop. Muskrat.
I went trapping one day.
You're right, yeah.
We're gonna make sure he's gone now.
Right.
You might be listening.
Truth Freeze is probably the mole in here. I'm just saying.
I know, right? It's kind of creepy.
Mikey, are you listening?
So do you guys really think Mikey has balls in his jar? Because he hasn't showed them to us in over 2 years.
I don't know. I just think it might be time to send out the links to the hot guys.
Right. Hey, yeah, I got the link in internal. I'll send it to both of you. Oh, I'll have to repost it.
I didn't get the wrench yet.
He forgot to give it to you.
We can't give wrenches out. Mikey has to do that. I know it, right?
There's the link. There's the link, you guys.
There's the
Give it
link.
to everybody. Link them up.
Going over to the RV channels.
Couple the chat's open over there. Just start going, put the link in there. Say free something another.
Nice, yeah.
Free I don't know.
Over at the guest
Giveaways.
gender chat.
Giveaways.
Giveaway! Yeah, that's a giveaway.
Giveaways.
Guess the gender. You know what? That's a good idea.
Guess the genders, right?
Yeah.
I see all those other guys, you know. This is Mikey's chat, so we're all good. You see all those other guys on those other chats, and they're flirting with guys with tits, and it scares me. It really does. That the people that we know are that comfortable that they can just sit there on a live YouTube chat and just, hey, girl, how you doing? You know, it's weird. I guess I'm just, old-fashioned.
You're just conservative.
I know. Oh my God, it's just so silly.
Megan has reached Hong Kong.
Awesome.
She just checked in at Hong Kong. So awesome.
Hong Kong Fooey.
Yep, Hong Kong. That means another mug for me. Yeah.
Yeah, we could give away 2 spider codes. Mikey's got 2, I believe. Does he not?
Yeah, he does.
All right, well, whoever guesses the number, I'm going to put the number in the internal chat.
Night, Stumpa.
Yes, we can give away Mikey's spider. I don't need 2. What's he going to do? Play ninja or something?
I know, right? He'll cut himself for sure.
Nice stuff.
Steve. Gear.
Hilarious. I hope we still have this when he comes back. The number's rolling.
Rich, the tactical plumber, had a question for you there, Michelle. Something about, was she on the ship that was turned away or something like that?
No, she just reached there, so she's off the ship. Yeah, she's good.
You guys are so silly.
I didn't hear about one turned away, though.
I know, I didn't either. I'm sorry. I feel terrible. I'm going to go look this up.
That's just racist that they turned one away.
Yeah, the eyes weren't right.
Me no can tell what ship number is. You go away. Go away.
Okay, it was a warship. Goodness, battleship. You sink my battleship.
Hers is Blue Ridge.
Remember playing that?
Yes, I do.
I do too.
We're going to do that on our gaming channel.
Awesome. They came out with the electric one that actually talked, and everybody was like, yeah! The commercial. Yeah.
Dive, dive, dive.
Yeah, right?
Greg, you'd like that one.
Yes.
Oh, Hartford Dish. Taxes 14%. I love you, Steve.
Right?
He's so funny. He is a funny guy.
He is. I like that Michelle made him Count Dracula on her little video that she did. That was cute.
Yes.
I don't know if I can do this with my camera. Like that, but... Tell me if you can see that.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Mikey D. Hey, how's everybody doing
I
tonight?
love your hair, Mikey. It's
Oh,
awesome.
thank
You're
you. I
welcome.
couldn't decide green or purple.
Purple is the shit, so I'm glad you picked purple.
Hey, like my new glasses. The doctor said they make me look hot.
They are nice. They are very, very nice.
The white brings out my eyes.
Got a little bit of lip hair there going on, though, buddy. You might want to take care of that and wax that or something.
Well, everybody's doing it now.
Oh.
And we can see it was a 3 glass minimum.
Wait! Oh my God!
I'm waiting for the next one to show up now.
3.
At least to get in the
That's probably how much he had to drink just to be sociable.
It was free. Don't be hating.
Oh, jeez.
Now you guys know that I'm just so sexy.
You are very, very sexy.
So sexy. Look at that white shirt. It just brings out my eyes.
It does. His eyes are beautiful, actually.
Yeah.
Well, I really like the way that the polka dots really play off the glasses.
Me too.
It looks like it's a compliment to the beard and then maybe even the almond eye. Beautiful. Nice.
What about my
Oh,
hairband?
the cufflink is what it was. I see. That's the final cufflink, right?
That's it. Couldn't find the other one. I just
That
were
right
one.
there.
What do you think about the hairband? I wanted a Dalmatian when I was a little kid. This is the best I could do. Isn't it pretty?
Practice makes perfect.
That's right.
See, Google's going to be a bitch tonight for me.
Did you drop out?
Oh yeah, mine's been that way.
I've been saying that it's been that way.
You have. It goes that way. So hey.
Somebody's
God,
sneezing.
it's seen worse. Oh God, I'm so sorry.
What are you guys
Yeah.
talking about? Jeez.
I guess we're gonna have to resort to some fishing. Talk perch. Yeah. Pretty sure it was the mason jar. Oh yeah. I think I'm the one that fell out. Maybe Mikey fell out. It is me. Okay, I'm on. Didn't know. Thanks for telling me, Steve. Well, it is the Quagmire. And we're having a quag here on the mire. But that's Google. Mikey may be able to join us back, but thanks y'all for coming by. So, let's open up the panel to questions tonight. Keep them clean. Just joking. Well, that's too bad. I think we're rolling it now. That's awesome. Great. Thanks you guys a lot for your help. We'll work through it together. Well, I want somebody out there to tell me something fun that they did today. Stuff already left, but he said he got a new Tahoe, so that's awesome. Good for him. I'd love a Tahoe. 94 was a good year. Classic style. I know, CC, right? I think we shut Google down with it. The show came to a complete halt after Mikey's photo.
I know I shouldn't have done that, right?
I think it was worth it, though.
Yeah.
These things happen. Cece, you'll make it. It's a all ladies night on the Quagmire. We had to do something with Mike.
We needed to give her some alone time, so we did. What'd you do today, Gear?
Yeah, I was looking for something fun. Did you ever get those tomatoes planted? I saw your pallet gardening today also, Gear. It's the raised garden beds. That was pretty clever, but it was a lot of work. Yeah, right on, Cece. I did a little bit of that too.
Let me see.
Making me re-sign in. Seriously?
Oh, no.
Bitches.
I know.
Telling you what's the truth.
Get no respect, I tell you.
I need, right?
Come on, come on, come on.
Yep, Kiera, I got you. Those buckets can get pretty heavy with a lot of water in them too.
Right.
Jeez, Google was so slow tonight.
I know, right?
Nice.
I should have used that internet excuse myself. Jeez.
Awesome, Steve.
Yeah, that's a nice Jeep you got too. Classics. I'd love to have an old Bronco 2.
Right.
OJ might have one Excel.
No, this is even before that. It's the old
Old one.
old-timey cold metal.
Right.
There's our final chicken pen for dog, because I know you don't have Facebook. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Your PVC and your netting. Very good. Very
Just
good for you. A little chicken wire.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Just hard to get them
away
out
from
of
the
there.
well.
Yeah. I put a tarp on it since then, so just a halfway. Yeah, they seem to like it.
Oh,
Give them
I bet.
a little bit more space to roam.
Good job, ladies.
Thank you. Where is my other paper?
There's a company called Horizon Structures, and they do Amish, craftsmanship for horse barns and chicken coops. I'm sure a lot of you out there already know about them. They're based out of Pennsylvania, but they have shops up and down the coast. And they do beautiful work. They've got the most awesome chicken coops. I know that you've seen some pretty neat ones now. Some Tractor Supplies, stock them, but these are really quite the Mac Daddies. They're just beautiful. Taj Mahals of chicken coops.
Right. Well, they can build a barn in a day, so.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, I'd give my arm for one.
Right.
Yeah, I'd love to have one of those.
Well, I don't know about an arm, but I'm pretty fond of them.
Oh, that's good stuff. Well, poor Mike. I hope he didn't burn the couch up or something.
Right.
I mean, his connection's still there and everything, but I'm glad he's okay.
Yeah, it was a big errand.
He's probably couldn't wait to get her to work so he could smoke in the house.
It was like a huge drag on it right now, yep.
He's probably sucking them down as he's driving right now. I got Chad, I keep smoking. Yeah.
He pitches in the back and it goes in with all the packages.
Right?
FedEx off Flambe. Oh shit.
Well, Steve, you need to get rid of those 4 boats and get a real boat with the money.
That's a great idea.
Right? That's what I'm
Right?
saying.
That's a great plan.
I think so too. I do believe it is.
That's what my husband decided to do. Yes, it was a good plan.
Awesome. Yes, you have a nice boat. That thing is nice.
Oh, and again, you know, the bucket list is going down hard around here.
Yeah.
We are crossing it off.
Awesome. Awesome.
We're going to make America great again, damn it.
Damn it. Yes, we are.
Need somebody to deliver me some ice cream, please?
Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh my gosh, I want some so bad.
Well, if nobody else is going to be on camera, then I'm not going to be either. Just
Oh,
saying.
I'm sorry. I just
Screw that shit.
How funny.
Now, when Mikey D's comes back, we all need to be quiet, so he'll think that we're all left. Okay.
I think Truth Freeze may have passed on, guys.
She's mourning Prince right now. Let her be.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, when he comes back, just everybody just instantly hush. Keep your mic on. He'll be like, "What the heck?"
Oh, come on, you guys.
Hey, Weapons.
You guys are kidding, I know. Here we go.
No, Cece, don't kid about stuff like that. Bush Brothers in the house. Who gave him a wrench? Holy shit!
Is that right?
It is right.
It is true.
Block me if you want.
Block me if you want.
I think I was the first one to ever get a wrench over here, and you gotta wonder though, how did he make it? All these chats without knowing how to give somebody a wrench. You know, he must have just did the blocking himself, but I wonder how many innocent, people got blocked.
The innocents strewn along the way.
Yep.
Carcasses everywhere.
They got a new thing on the side. One of those 3 little buttons by the happy face.
Mhm.
It says you all active.
Spooky.
I know, right? You all active users. Pretty cool.
It is cool.
Now if it tells everybody was watching.
That would be the shiz of the
I know,
niz.
Boy, some people get busted.
Right? I knew you were watching.
We're gonna bust you so bad. I'd even make a video about it.
Right.
I know the Purple Dragon's watching. I know it. I know it.
You feeling it?
Yes, Bush brother, we slipped Mikey and Mickey.
It is true, and he's
Mikey
down
who?
for the count.
Yeah.
Mikey
Work
who?
like a charm.
Yeah. Uncle Cow. I'm playing Farmville. What are you guys doing?
I'm Facebooking it, girl. But I think I'm gonna try Farmville because I can't wait.
I know, you gotta get good for it, Michelle, because we're gonna tear you up.
Right?
Make sure it's Farmville 2 now. Make sure you're playing the 2.
You're still on 2?
I thought that, Berta. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Man, Michelle, I'm glad. I feel better now. Like,
I know there's at least a
dang.
9 out there somewhere.
Right, I'm on 9.33.
That's it. Full upgrade for free.
I'm getting the new Samsung 12, and I need an extra person to hold it for me. I'm putting it in my backpack. It's so big.
I heard
That's
from
Bush. We already did that. It was at the top of the show.
that's why
Right.
we're like this.
Right.
Can't you see my nipples?
Getting our shit back together.
Must be cold over there, Michelle.
Brr.
Trying.
You have to be careful. Get too close to my desk. I'll draw my name in it with my nipples. Look like I done got a Dremel tool or something down here.
I can hear that.
Hello there, ladies.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I take it you can hear me okay?
Yep,
Yes.
yep.
Was
Now
that a
you know-
good nap? Was that a good nap?
Well, situated. I had to go run and get cigarettes too, and a few other things. I started out with just gonna let the dog out, and here it is.
Wow, you should have picked me up some ice cream, man. I want some ice cream so bad.
Hey, you know
Wow.
what? If you really want ice cream, keep a can of all you need is a can of condensed milk, and keep some heavy cream in the fridge or even the freezer. All you gotta do is mix those two things together, and I think a little sugar, a little vanilla. It'll taste just like custard.
Oh, okay.
We tried it once, and it's good for if you need ice cream in an emergency. You
Right.
can go to the store.
It's been past an emergency. I've been wanting it for days.
Mm.
Terrible.
Yeah. Just one can of just use one. What is that? 16 ounce, a pint of heavy cream. One can of your doesn't have to be condensed. It could be evaporated milk, or probably just regular milk, I assume. And yeah, just mix a little sugar, a little vanilla, and then blend it. Throw it in the freezer about an hour. It's like the best custard you ever had. So
You might have to try that.
yeah.
Pop some M&Ms in it or something. Yep.
That sounds good.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
I should have picked some up today when I was out, but I didn't.
Put a little bourbon in there, a little brandy.
Yeah.
There you go. Could be a little nightcap. There you go.
Yeah. Spice it up a little. Mikey's back. Hi.
All right, I'm back. Hey everybody. Sorry about that. I didn't know that I was gonna have to take the wife to work, and anyways.
No worries. Glad you're back.
So, what's going on? What I miss? Anything good?
Well, we had a giveaway.
Well, how much did it cost me?
Well, we gave away the first of 2 Tenaciouses, so I think
Nice.
everybody had a good time, though.
Who won?
Believe it or not, I won the first one and Dish won the second one.
Nice. Nice.
Michelle chose the numbers. It was fair.
Oh. Hey, Bush brother, I hope you're still here. I'm sorry to just get back to the outside, to the external. Good to see you. I know you're in a different time zone, buddy.
Yeah, Google was a little retarded. It kind of shut us down there for a minute, but it's all good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no worries.
Well, that sucks. I hate
So
when that
did
shit
it-
happens.
Did anybody else have winter 2 weeks ago? Winter in April?
Mikey did.
I did. I had frost here a couple of nights. I wasn't too pleased about it. We got a cold rain. It was actually forecasted to snow, but we got a cold rain instead. which I wasn't too happy about. What the hell are you gonna do? You know.
Yeah. Usually by March, you can turn the furnace off, but yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I know, Darren. I was, but I'm not any longer.
Yeah, I guess you were right.
Sorry.
Why not, Mike? What happened?
I don't know. It's different. It tastes. I don't know. I changed everything, and I don't know what's going on.
Right
I gotta
on.
go look into it more. It's just, and the stuff lately is going on. It's just, you know, I need all the
It's
nicotine.
probably a kind of a full-time job vaping.
Yeah, pretty much. So now that I can
The hooligan.
hooligan be me,
Sound.
Are you trying to quit, Mike?
I was, still am. I always try, but I never seem to. It never seems to work for me.
Have you tried the Nicorette gum?
Oh yeah, I tried all that shit.
That's racist.
I tried all that shit.
It didn't work for you?
No, not really.
Quagmire.
Not really. So, is CC still out there?
I think so.
So, CC, now that I can freely talk to my wife in here, all right. Ha! I'm on the panel with 4 women, and where are you? You know what I'm saying here? Well, there was 4 women here, now there's only 3.
Yeah, I can't get back on for some reason.
Oh, really?
No. Hey, Tolly.
Oh, so you're on the show?
I'm trying to get back on here, but it's not
Okay.
connecting for
Yeah.
some reason.
And so a few weeks back, if you remember, I said it's gonna be ladies' night. Da 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 da. It's gonna be all ladies panel. And so that's what I said, and that's what I did.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, you know, I mean, how often is it that this is a first, though, isn't it?
I think so.
Mikey, can you send Dish another link?
No.
She can't get back in.
Do I have to? So I wanted to, and I got the idea from sent actually from the Fat Man. He, if you guys remember, I know Michelle, you remember, and Bird Dog. He would do an all ladies giveaway. Remember he used to do those?
Yes.
Yep.
And
Yes.
so I actually kind of turned it a little bit, and said, you know what? I've never seen a panel on a chat with just, you know, I mean, you've seen plenty with all just guys,
Right.
you know.
Hey, driver.
And so I said, I'm going to do a panel with all just ladies. And Will Hornbuckle had a sex change. What's your new name? Wilhelmina or Wilma?
Will I blow your horn?
And can you approve it? He wants in on the giveaway. Sorry, Bird Dog won.
Yep. And Dish got the other one.
And Dish
Right.
got the other one. It just cost me an arm and a leg, dude. I wasn't even here to see it. I wasn't even here to see it. That's all right. How you been, Will? Hey, GI, what's up?
GI!
Nice. How's Big George?
Oh, Darren, don't leave now. Come on now.
I know.
Oh, right on, Dylan. No, they
Right on.
didn't.
Still in logs. Haven't seen him in a long time.
I know, right?
Nice to see him.
No way, Stalker Steve, you're lying.
Yep.
No, my internet.
All right, well, truth be told, Stevie, I can't tell you what happened off air, so ha ha. But anyway,
Mikey, we had to keep the show going. Show must go on.
right. I do apologize for my absence. I really had no plans on doing that, and I got roped into it. Which means now I have to be up at 5:30, 5:45 tomorrow morning to get the girls ready to go to a dance competition, and then go pick my wife up, drop them off. Then at some point go and pick my wife up, drive my wife there, and then drive home because I'm not sitting through, 9 hours of little girls dancing. I'm just
Come on, Mikey.
Let me tell you something. There is nothing worse than watching somebody else's kid dance.
I would imagine so.
It's not me. I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at, to be honest with you. And it's like,
Are you at an RV dance?
they're like, weren't they good? I'm like, yeah. What's bad? When they fall? I mean, really.
That's the best part. I'd be rolling. Look, her nose is bleeding.
So.
No, she can really dance. She has got the future. Definitely.
She's got talent right there.
Yes.
That one's got talent.
America's
I'm sorry. You did it. What did you do, Steve? What did you do that I can do, Steve? Oh, quit smoking? Yeah. I look at it this way. I quit drinking. That should be enough of a shock to my body to last me a lifetime.
Picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue.
Right. How are you, sir?
the Carlton Banks, right?
Oh, sit through 10 hours of dance. Yeah, I'm not doing it, Steve. I watch my daughters dance, and as soon as they're off, I go out in the hall, I go outside and smoke a pack and a half of cigarettes, stare at the other moms, shit like that. Because I got to tell you something. Did you ever see the commercial for the Dance Moms, the TV show, The Dance Moms? Some of that is true, let me tell you.
I just remember pageant moms. John Bonet.
John Bonet, right? And the women live vicariously through their daughters.
Totally. There's pageant moms.
And I'm like, Jesus Christ. And hey, Sharper, what's up? How's work? But
Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Truth be, you're all set with the dog?
Yes, I am. Not
Good.
the cats, but yes. I have cats that keep trying to come and go, and they nag me. Outside cats. Yeah, last week one of them got a baby bunny 2 nights in a row. It's bad.
Oh, good for them.
Well, no, we want them getting rodents.
They wanted a treat.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe I could sort of not train them, but discourage them,
Right. Oh. But.
Yep, stealing logs. That's what we do also. A little landscaping.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, good luck with that.
Grass is really kicking in.
Yeah. I tried to let my grass grow so long one time, and then I went up the street And I said to one of the farmers, I stopped by and I said, "Hey, want some hay?"
Did he come cut it for you?
He's like, "Mike, what do you got? Like not even a half an acre over there?" I go, "Yeah." He says, I says, "Damn." He goes, "Why?" He goes, "It's fucking this tall." Well, I had hurt my back and I couldn't cut it, and I wasn't paying anybody to do it,
Yeah, it'll get away from you.
So you know what I did? I had to use a weed whacker first because it was so high. The lawnmower was just bogging down.
10-4.
So I used a weed whacker. It was a beautiful day. It was about 75 degrees. Not too hot, not too cold.
How long did that take you?
Oh, as long as I could do it because I was just killing time. I was home by myself. Oh, bye, Shell. Dish.
Oh, goodness.
And I don't know. It probably took, with just a weed whacking, probably took me about 2 hours or so. Because, I stopped and, you know what I mean? It wasn't like I wasn't in a rush,
You need one of those self-propelled lawnmowers. Then you really don't have to push.
Yeah, I got one.
Hmm.
But it kept bogging down because the grass was so high,
Right.
But now that I got an 18-year-old, almost an 18-year-old, I haven't cut a lawn. I can't tell you how long.
That's the way to do it.
Well, they're having fun with that internet, aren't they?
Yeah, thumbs up stealing logs.
Thinking logs in the house.
Yes, he is.
Right.
I'll be darned.
I'm just good to see everybody. Glad everybody came out.
We've got a shopping cart full of blades
Oh, really?
that, like, one damn month. It's just grinding day.
Grinding day. I was going to say it must be shopping day. Oh, that's the thing with my kid. He cuts the lawn. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. So I go out there, right? This is a few years back, right? Can I ask you a question? He says, "What is? Do you see what you're hitting?" No. I said, "Here's a thought." He says, "What's that?" I go, "How about you walk the lawn and make sure there's no toys, no balls, no rocks, nothing in your way." Well, that would take me too long. It's going to take you long enough. It's going to take you long enough shopping that blade, too. What blade? What do you think's cutting the grass?
Magic.
Oh.
Wow, you gotta really be careful with the mowers, though, and all that, everything. It's very dangerous.
And I'm not one of those people with the bags. Fuck them bags. Unless you're driving one, fuck the bags. Because I'm going to tell you something.
That's what I say.
You make 2 passes, the bag's full. And it's like, you ain't walking. Screw that crap. Brand new lawn, take the bag right up. Boom, haven't seen it yet.
Mulch it.
Mulch it right up.
Right.
Mulch it right up.
Yeah.
How we do the lawn with the leaves, too, mulching.
I'm not sure why people even do that, other than I know at some point it can interfere with the roots or something, but it all goes back into the ground.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You can get a little too much leaf litter, and it can be conducive to flies. They'll ticks, flies, fleas, those kind of things. If the leaf litter, is thick enough and dry enough. But if it's a wet composting, then that's different. That's good.
Leaf litter. I like that.
Leaf litter. That's a new name for you on YouTube. Leaf litter.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like leaf litter, but my husband loves leaf litter, and he likes to design it so that the leaf litter makes the driveway. He'll strategically mow so that you blow everything the right way. And of course, it is a thoughtful thing, but reality is, damn the horse flies.
Did you just like throw a shot across your husband's bow? The poor man isn't even here to protect him, to defend himself.
One strong windy day.
I don't admit it.
Man.
It's like I tell my kid, right? I'll say, I'll go outside and I'll have a butt, and he'll be like, I go, hey, didn't you cut the lawn like that? He's dead. I cut the lawn the same way all the time. He says, yeah, I know, don't do that. It bothers the shit out of me. He's why? I said, now I'll go diagonally. He goes, why? I said, just go diagonally. He just bothers the shit out of me. He says, Dad, why can't I go both ways? So I just blurt something stupid out like, well, the grass won't grow good. The grass grows better if you cut it differently every time.
Well,
He
you
goes,
won't get rutted up. That's true.
oh, is it true, really?
Mhm.
I was just throwing it out there.
Oh.
And he believed it. Wow, geez, I'm a genius.
Yeah.
The man's a genius.
Tell us a technical landscape term. You're not going to rut it up.
Hey, Flawn.
Come on, can you come off a little while? What's the scoop? It's ladies' night, you know that.
I know, it doesn't feel right without flying. We could talk
I know.
hockey.
Hockey
Nothing
talk.
feels right without flying.
Go Lightning.
I am GI. GI. You can't even believe the heaven that I'm in right now. I feel like, you know, like, I don't know. I feel like this should be doing this to me, fanning me. I don't know. You know, I just. Let me go on. Book. What's book?
You
Book.
know. F book.
Oh. I know you're not on that F book.
Oh, you don't like F book, huh? Oh.
Yeah, I do tease about it. I just have a few other social medias going.
You don't like looking at poster images and messages and.
See what people eat for dinner. And
I actually probably would enjoy it, but like I say, I feel like Facebook gets out of control a little too much. You lose your control over it, I guess I'm trying to say. I don't feel like I'm in charge of it.
Yeah. You feel like you're almost like in kindergarten or something. You know,
I haven't I mean, I'm still on Facebook, but I mean, I go on the odd chat, you know, on Facebook. But I really haven't been on Facebook in a while. On it, you know what I mean?
Why would you get a cheeseburger without any pickles or onions on it?
That's just no fun.
I think you told him only ketchup. Now that I think about it.
That's no fun.
Well, I know, right? Live a little. So discriminate in these southern states. I'll tell you what. Pickle ain't got a chance.
Who's feeding me the grapes, driver? All four of them.
Right.
You just can't see it right now.
As we tickle his grapes.
That's right. House hunting sucks.
Oh, I thought you weren't going to do that.
Well, you have to, but it still sucks.
Okay.
Because it's a long story. It's, you know, I got my mother-in-law involved in it, and it's not good. It's not going to be good. It's not
going to be good. You're right.
No, it's just, well, so my wife's emails are a picture of this house that my wife liked.
Oh, how funny. Was it like right down the street?
Yeah. And she says, well, I don't like it. And it's too far off the highway. And my wife fucking listens to her. And I'm like, what are you, 2? You're a grown-ass woman. She ain't living in the friggin' thing.
Right.
You know? But, so I'm like, Jesus.
She probably read about it on Facebook.
That's all snaps.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I knew it was true.
Right.
GI also. Yep.
Yeah, it's, you know, and so she says to me, she says, what do you think? Da da da. And I go, look at, I live in on a postage stamp. You know, like I live in a soup can. I don't want to go from a soup can to a soup can. Okay.
Right.
I said, she says, yeah, but you say you want woods. You need woods. I don't need the woods. Don't worry about it. I'll have plenty of woods when the girls are older and I retire to Maine. I said, just get me something decent size, because, you know, I have a huge family, and, you know, I said, that's all I care. You know, a decent neighborhood, you know,
It's important.
and so I said, I don't care about how far it is, if it's further than me to go to work. That shit don't bother me. I go, what the hell is waking up another 10 minutes early? It doesn't really bother me. I said, we'll do what we can, and as long as it's affordable, that's all I care. And then it's, well, my mother. I said, fuck your mother.
Right on. This is classic.
Of course, she's helping us, so it's got to be, you know.
Oh, definitely classic.
Right.
Great.
So now it's like, well, if we get a 4-bedroom, you know, and we get 2 baths, we can, because I have a what's that word?
Obligation.
OCD mother-in-law, and so
Obligation.
she can't use, right, but then she can't use the same bathroom that anybody else uses. She has to have her own.
Okay.
I like that person.
Stop. So what I do is when I go to Maine, I piss her off. I take a shit in her downstairs bathroom or upstairs bathroom, and then I tell her, just to piss her. You know why? Because I ain't out that door 30 seconds, and she's in there fucking cleaning the toilet bowl, cleaning the mirrors, cleaning the wash, and the floor.
After all that humanity.
No, but my point is, I can tell her I took a piss, and she'd do the same thing. She's just wicked bad OCD. Like, she has to have it. Like, I'll go in there. I'll go in there. I'll tip all her little knickknacks that she's got. I'll tip them all upside down.
Oh, you're so bad.
I just can't take her.
Oh.
Blonde, Blonde, I sent you, Mikey, can you put the link in the internal again for me?
Yes, dear.
And I'll send it over to Blonde. I gave her one, but I don't know if it's going to work or not. She said she'd come on the tablet.
Awesome. Epic.
There you go, sweetheart. But yeah, so you know, so that's just a long drawn out, you know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why do you need your own bathroom? Are you bleeping kidding me right now? Like, what do you do when you go to, like, oh, I don't know, a restaurant? Do you hold it? I mean, like.
She probably does. She has a very, very super clean vajayjay, Mikey.
It's not even. It's just.
And it cannot be disrupted by other people's vajayjays and assholes.
She loves going to Disney. You're telling me she's never pissed at Disney?
Disney's probably pretty clean, I would bet.
Well, it probably is too, but I'm just saying that, what, mine ain't? But you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know.
I feel for her. I really, really do. I feel for her.
Amen.
Yeah, I saw your video at the shed. It looks great. You did a great job with it. That's awesome. And congratulations again, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the girls like, well, we wanted our own room. And I'm like, oh.
Can you hear me?
I do.
Yes.
Yep.
No, I can't hear you.
Are you teasing?
Of course. I always have to tease you.
And everything's good?
It wouldn't be me if I didn't tease you.
All right. Okay.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Pittsburgh lost last night.
Yes, thank God.
Dallas won today.
Dallas won tonight?
Yeah, 2-1.
Nice. Because I watched a little bit of the Washington game last night, and what's his name got a cheap goal. Well, not cheap, but his goaltender's got to make the save, and he didn't make it. What's his name?
I don't
Got
think
the
it was.
goals.
Oh, he got a
No.
hat trick. Oshie.
Yeah, Oshie, yeah. And I'm like, his second goal. Come on, I could have saved that. I could have saved that puck.
But I don't think the third one was in. I don't think it totally crossed the line, but that's just me.
I don't know. I just don't want Pittsburgh. I don't like Pittsburgh.
Well, of who's remaining, Pittsburgh's my team to go.
I mean, I was rooting for the Islanders. I was rooting for people that haven't been there in a while, you know.
This is true.
So,
I
Okay,
never.
that's our version of gun talk.
yes.
All good.
Any races this week, Bird Dog?
Yeah, they probably are headed like up to Loudon or something like that. It seems like. Well, we just were at Richmond.
You got to come up to Loudon and watch a race.
It's a little funky track.
Yeah, it is. Not too many of them like it. The motorcycles like it, but the NASCAR hates it. Well, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say they hate it.
No, you're right though. I mean, it
There's
was
only a few of them hated it.
a couple of people died.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to find it really quick. I'm sorry.
My buddy Gordon hated it.
Yeah. Right.
He couldn't stand it.
Isn't that funny?
GI, we're talking hockey. It's okay, buddy. Yeah.
Is it St. Talladega?
Talladega's this week?
What?
Nice.
Sure enough.
No restrictors, right? On Talladega?
That's right.
Nice.
Let it rip to your chest.
220 miles an hour. Yeehaw!
Wow.
Whoops, I didn't mean to get underneath you and just make you roll 42 times.
Thanks, Flan. Glad you got me up to par.
You're the race lady. Yep, race at Talladega, May 2/16.
FedEx all the way.
Yeah, Denny's
Okay.
something.
Who does that whistling? I can't see you do it, and somebody
Bird Dog.
does it? Okay.
It's Tish.
It's a bird dog.
So
I'm
it
not
is.
supposed to see who it is.
Yeah.
All my beautiful ladies that I'm on here with all have their icons. I'm the only idiot without an icon.
Oh, I'll turn mine on or whatever. There you go.
I'm only teasing you. You don't have to do that.
Well, you left, and I was the only one here that was sitting here, and I'm like, well, screw that shit, and I'm turning mine off, too.
Well, who's the cross? Is that Saint or GI?
You're
That's-
the cross. Don't scare me.
No, that's Truth Breeze.
Well, I thought you flying! He flying! I didn't know you were on
Flan, she just hit the live button. We're live, Trish. Hit live.
Push the live button, damn.
Refresh your
Hey,
browser.
Hey,
God.
Tish.
When
Welcome.
did she get here? He wants the truth.
Okay, don't introduce me to the panel again.
I need air. It's too hot up here. I need oxygen.
I know, right? I'm dying over here.
While we're on the subject of sports, did you see who our team took there, Bird Dog, the Patriots? Did you see who they took?
No, Mikey, I have not. The only thing I saw was the guy with the gas mask bong. And the girl
Saying it was hot.
that he had of, okay, you should have used Snapchat, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, so the Patriots take their first pick was number 60, okay? And who did they take? Well, I forget who they took
Okay.
and what they took.
Yes.
Take a wild freaking guess where they took them from, what school.
Probably my
Ohio.
school.
This is me, and who do I always shit on?
Mikey?
Alacrappy?
Alabama.
Alacrappy. I was right.
They took the kid, was it Jones? The cornerback.
Oh, well, he'll be a good player.
Yeah.
He'll be a good player.
Oh, GI, that's not true. We don't flow like that. I mean, work like that around here.
Yeah, we're all going to be in sync.
In Sync. Now, that was a good band back in the day.
Oh, I know why I was confused. I'm looking at the PC, but I'm on the tablet. That's what confused me.
That's what confused me too, Flan.
Yes.
The same thing.
Yeah.
Damn tablet. Shit.
Yeah. Well,
Wish I'll take your
This way-
tablet.
Instead of a
This way-
pad, you guys use tablets instead of pads?
Yeah.
Tablets.
Tablets make the pain go away a lot easier.
Actually, 10-4.
Tablets for the pain, pads for the flow.
Well, I take the tablets to. I take the tablets on to put up with everybody else's pain. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm going to have to go get a couple tablets.
Do you guys ever watch All in the Family?
Oh, yeah. Archie.
My sister's been watching the reruns for a couple of years now.
All right,
Mhm.
so Archie takes Edith to the hospital because she's going through menopause, right? And Gloria's all nervous. Archie comes home, he's at the bag, the brown bag with the pills in it. Daddy, is everything going to be all right? He reaches in the bag. Gloria, the doc says if as long as I take these twice a day, I'll be fine.
You guys never gonna love that.
I'll laugh when I find it.
Oh.
Archie.
Archie, oh yes, Edith. Am I a something? Edith, you're something else.
Oh my God! I gotta stop. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, be quiet over there.
Sounds like a great big ball of fun. Yeah.
Oh, you wouldn't like it. It's a little racy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the language they used back then, it got away with it.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
You
The
would never
racial
see that.
slur-
You'd never see that TV show on today.
No, it's not PC correct.
All right. So speaking of PC correctness, right? Let me throw this out there to you. My wife, you know, being woman, you guys would understand this. So
I
she
don't think we're
watches.
starting off on a good foot here, Mikey.
Right.
All right.
She watches this this show on Oprah's network there, and it pisses me off because it's opposite of Deadliest Catch, so I have to watch Deadliest Catch on my laptop, right? At any rate, every once in a while I'll watch it with her, and I'll be like, you know, this neighbor's fucking that neighbor, all that bullshit. So, and I'm looking at the cast of characters, right? And there's two white people, right? The commercials come on, and I'm being dead serious. You got to watch Oprah Winfrey's network. OWN is her network, right?
I watch quite a few shows on her network.
Okay, you ready for this? No word of a lie. 7 commercials. Okay, 6 of them all black people in it. Nobody else. Right? Are you ready for this? I'm gonna call it Mikey D Network, right? MPD Network. Okay. I'm gonna put 7 commercials on there and have 6 of them be all white. How long will it last?
All the commercials are all white anyways.
No, not today.
Not
No.
up here. We hardly get a commercial with someone of color.
The national ones? No, the national ones will all have every mix, every form of life, every.
There's no black people in Canada.
We'll have your TV shows on our networks, but the Canadian networks cut your commercials out and put ours in.
I don't know. Anyway, I'm not trying to be a jerk, and I'm just saying it's just something I noticed, you know, and I'm like,
Well, that's racist, really.
yeah, it is. It really is. It's what do they call it? Reverse racism or whatever they call it. But
Well, it's not even reverse. It's racist against whitey.
But I'm just like, I said to my wife, I goes, okay, so look at this. And she's like, you know, I never noticed. And I go, I didn't notice either until like the 4th or 5th one, and I'm like, okay. And I said to my wife, I go, can I have a network like that? She says, absolutely not. She said, never happened.
You have way more people of color down there than we do.
Oh, yeah.
We've only got 35 million people. You have 350 million.
Right.
You have how many do you have?
35 million.
Oh, wow. Wait, you live in Canada?
Yep.
My goodness. It's almost the same size as ours. I didn't
Oh,
realize.
yeah?
Well,
No, we're a little
it's
bigger.
bigger. It's
We're
Canada's
second,
bigger than that.
we're second largest in the world. It's Russia, then us.
Yeah, Canada's bigger than the U.S.
It's either U.S., Cuba, or Bolivia, Brazil and Australia is in the next group of people after Russia and us.
wow.
Is that with Alaska and Hawaii, too?
Yep.
Because Alaska's freaking huge. It's like a third of the United States, isn't it?
Right.
Alaska's now like half the size of Ontario. Remember, our provinces are huge.
Yeah, you got. Oh no, I mean I know Canada's absolutely phenomenally huge because you have all that north that nobody even knows about other than the natives, you know.
Polar bears and ice.
Right. Yep. Polar bear, ice, and trappers.
Speaking of bears, did you watch part 2 of Alone?
I did not. I only saw like 10 minutes of this past episode, so I have to catch up. Why people are dropping like flies? So
actually, there's only that one guy that dropped. He didn't even make it a full day.
No, yeah, he dropped, but I only saw. Oh, I thought you meant I saw the trail. Is it trail? Whatever. The scenes from next week with the guy that used his flare against the bear. Well, he's going to do it this week or next week or whatever it is.
Well, how many shows have they aired? I've only seen 2.
There's only 2 episodes so far.
Oh, okay.
Just last night was the 2nd episode, so next week I think will be the one when the guy sprays the. And the only one I know from YouTube is what's his name from Michigan. Jesus, I can't stand. Jish, where are you?
I know who you mean.
He shaved his beard off.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
I'm thinking Alan, but that's last
year. I forget his name. Yeah. But anyway, I you know, when Carl Craven was on it last year, and what's his name there from Massachusetts? He was on it, and I mean, I watched the other guys' videos, and John, I always forget his name too, or I actually don't know how to pronounce it. Joe Cabernet, whatever the hell his name is. He lost his ferro rod last year. I watched a lot of his videos, and he's pretty cool, dude. Native Survival. He's one that was from Mitch. He's the one from Wilmington. Wilmington. He's the one from Bellingham, Mass. But Carl Craven, I instant messaged him and wanted to tell him how I thought. I mean, I don't care. It's not enough money, okay, to go out there with a flare and bear spray in a population where the bears outnumber trees, for Christ's sakes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Without a weapon.
An air horn. Yeah.
And an air horn.
An air horn.
Hey, Gerald B., what's up, my brother? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. It's not enough. Yeah. You want to send me out with a shotgun? Or you want to send me out with a 44 or something? Fine. I'll go. I'll stay as long as I can. Okay. I wouldn't go, like, if I had their talent, you know, being a woodsman and being, bushcrafty and all that, and can build a fish trap and all that stuff. If I could do all that stuff, I wouldn't go out there with anything other than a shotgun or a 44.
Yeah, there's cougars and bears there in Vancouver Island, and that's just not right.
And here's the weird thing: you hear the wolves in the background on the first one. that would put me to sleep. I love listening to wolves howl. The wolves wouldn't bother me. I'd be more afraid of the bears than I would be the wolf.
And the cougars.
And the cougars, right?
Not the lady cougars, the four-legged cougars.
The four-legged kind of cougar.
Okay, did we lose the panel? What happened here?
We lost.
Michelle and Dish.
Michelle and Dish, and we lost Bird Dog was in a sneezing fit.
Okay. Alrighty. I was gonna say there's 26 watching. Where the hell is everybody?
No way, Misfit. It does. Hey, Swamp Jockey. Misfit, what's going on? Indiana Patriot, how are you? Welcome to, I lost a couple of panel members, but welcome to Mikey D's Night with the Ladies.
They give them more stuff this year. Last year they seemed to have barely any equipment with
I thought
them.
they were allowed 50 items or some shit like that.
Oh, was it? Okay. I like the last year, the guy who made a canoe.
Yep.
Carved all the wood and then put the tarp over it to make a canoe.
Yeah,
That was cool.
that's Joe.
Yeah.
Joe Robin, whatever the hell his name is. He's the one that lost his ferro rod, and he's screwed. You can't make a fire. He's screwed. I mean, it's
Unless you can get one going and keep it, but they're in the rainforest. I forgot we have a rainforest.
yeah.
We have everything. We actually have a small. It's out in BC. We have a very small desert. So we have all the elements of the world.
And I'll tell you, I'm sorry. I just call me anything you want. I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it.
And especially you come between a mom and her kids. Your lunch.
Forget it. Yeah.
Your lunch. You're all 3 meals.
I don't even like doing it here. Let alone
And have guts. Yeah.
where it rains. What they say, it rains 242 days a year, or some astronomical amount. It's 240 something, 230 something a year.
Wow.
That ain't enough to dry out nothing. You know. I mean, you got to strip all the wood, everything. You know, you got to get right down to the friggin', and then you're not even, you know. But at any rate, welcome back, Bird Dog.
Thanks.
But by the way, bless you for sneezing.
Oh, I know. Just sometimes I'll have a 10 to 15 sneeze fit.
Mm-hmm.
We're in total bloom here. Oak bloom is just off the chart. All the pollen, everything. Spring has sprung, and it's been going on for a long time now.
Yeah.
My poor head just wants to blow up.
Hey, Frank, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Mikey, I heard you say that you like to hear the wolves howl.
Yes, I love listening to wolves.
Creepy. I don't like them.
I've been into
eerie.
wolves. I've been into wolves for a very long time, and I don't know what it is. I have no clue what it is. I go to one of the wolf sanctuaries out here, and I haven't gone in a while, but I've gone quite a few times. And
Oh, sorry. I just decided to check the rainfall out in BC as opposed to Ontario.
Yeah.
BC, in areas of BC, it gets anywhere from 40 to like 120 inches of rain.
right,
That's average. In Ontario, 3.
it's unreal.
3 inches of rain.
It's unreal. I couldn't do it.
Well, I knew Seattle got a lot of rain too, and Vancouver, but I never looked it up to see exactly how much. Like one area of Vancouver Island gets 120 inches.
Yeah, it's like always raining.
Yeah.
So, Bird Dog. So this customer of ours, right?
Right.
I show up for the very first time about 9 years ago, and I see this huge octagon pen. It's unbelievably huge, right? And I'm like, what the hell's in that? And all of a sudden I see her. And I'm like, oh, that's a wolf. Yeah, it might be a hybrid.
Oh.
It might be a hybrid, but it's more wolf than not.
Mm-hmm.
So I walk over to the thing, and I walk nice and slow, crouched down, did the whole thing for her, right? Just because I didn't want to go nuts, right? And I put my palm of my hand against the chain link fence, and she licked the palm of my hand. And the next thing I hear is, "Please don't go near that fence." Da-da-da. I'm like, I'm cool. It's all right. It's all good. And I'm still letting her lick my palm of my hand. And so it's not one of the customs that I see all the time. So I'd probably only go there maybe, I don't know, once a month or whatever. And as time went on, I built like this little relationship with this wolf. And
it was a female?
Yep. And she was 95% wolf.
It wasn't a cougar.
Wasn't a cougar.
I get it, but I'm bummed.
And cougar at my age I'm pushing her in a wheelchair, you know what I'm saying?
That's what
But so about I forget how long ago it was. But anyway, I get to the start, I get there, and she says, "Come on, let's go." I said, "Where are we going?" She goes, "I'll let you in with her." She says, "You're the only guy I know that male." She says, "You're the only male I know that she doesn't go wild with. Usually she just won't even." She opened the door, and she come running over. And I crouched right down, and she sniffed me. She did everything, and I just sat there. It was just an awesome experience, you know.
Now, is that dog still around?
Yep.
I mean, it's at the customer's place?
Yep.
Uh-huh. That's very interesting. I grew up with a teacher who raised the wolves. And yes, you know, they look to me more like
Malamutes.
I mean, yes, I would agree with that, definitely. Yes, they looked more like that. And but we're just still wolfy though. They had the look, and you know, I mean, they were still wolves.
Paws this big.
Very interesting animals, though. Beautiful.
And their way of life, their family, their
pack.
Yeah, the mentality is something. It's just.
It's
like ours, really. You know, if you think about it. You know, there's a pecking order, and you know it. You know. But I got in there with her, and she was fine, and I was petting her, and I was, you know, and I was in
very
heaven.
impressive. You were cool about it, yes.
Yeah, and the only thing she asked, she says, "Do me a favor." I said, "What's that?" She says, "Don't, you know, I can't let you take a selfie." Because nobody knew,
right. No,
you know, because the town don't know
anything.
she has it. You know what I mean? So
I would just say no flashing. Animals are very funny about cameras. I mean, my horses or dogs or anything that I try to photograph, I've noticed they don't like it. You know,
really,
it's the same type of an effect, I think, in their own mind as, you know, I'm going to use the word gun or something that's being shot at them. You know, even if it's binoculars or something, they know they're being looked at. I've just always laughed and said they're just camera shy, but
just the click noise can send them off too.
yeah, definitely. I usually don't even get a picture because they've charged by then, so it's kind of funny. Sask, what's up?
Sask.
Good evening.
Now he's out there. Mr. Wyndham Woodcraft, how are you, my friend? Good to see you.
So yeah, I like watching animals that are in packs.
What's that?
Animals that are in packs. Keep the family unit together, mom, dad, and all the kids, and all relatives.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, Sask.
And like if one gets hurt, right, and they can't hunt.
Yeah.
it's like the others will go out and hunt, and they'll treat that one like it's a puppy. They'll go out and they'll bring it back food. It's just amazing. It's just my Gerald B says my 3 have the wolf pack thing. If you let all 3 out, they'll run off for a few hours, but then themselves they go out. So they need to come right back in. Yeah.
I've always had dogs and lots of them too.
Well, do you want to hear something funny?
Yes.
The closest domesticated dog to the wolf? Do you know what it is?
German Shepherd?
Bingo.
Was it
Oh yeah.
A lot of people will say, you know, Malamute, Siberian Husky, you know, something along those lines. And it is. The German Shepherd is the closest domestic dog to a wolf.
interesting?
Obviously, it's not a hybrid, obviously, but you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I saw a shepherd at the pet store that was huge. It was like I have one that probably weighs 85 pounds.
Yep.
Okay.
This one was, I think, like about 145
Oh,
pounds.
that's big. That's too big for a shepherd.
Well, the person said he was purebred, but he got him from Germany.
Yeah,
But even so, you know,
that's heavy for a shepherd.
yeah, his neck was massive. I was like, wow. That's interesting, though. Yeah, I would have thought husky would be the next. You know, well,
Sass says listening to a wolf is the wife. All right, Chris, that's awesome. You're out at the show. Rock on, Neil Peart.
do you guys have coyotes by you?
Oh yeah, shit, yeah, they're big too.
Tons of them.
See now, our coyotes are bigger than the western coyote. A coyote you shoot in eastern, like up here where I am, a coyote up here is going to be a lot bigger than a coyote in Arizona. The Arizona coyote, you might get him 20, 25 pounds.
Not much to eat in the desert.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe they don't eat as well.
The one I shot was probably 40 pounds, 45 pounds. You know.
I shot a probably 45-pound bobcat.
Wow.
But we've got the panthers here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. You guys have everything down there to worry about.
You got the wild boars too, right?
Yes, lots of the hogs.
Gerald, right on. That's awesome. Yeah, you have a.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are, Gerald. They are breeding with the wolves. That's why they're getting so big. The coyotes.
Yeah, the feral.
You guys have a slight snake issue down there too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've got a lot of invasive species.
People are letting them go, and
Taking them as pets and then letting go.
Yes.
you know, it's like me. You know, I'm really not like a cat guy. Okay, but a pet is a pet is a pet. Okay, and you don't take care of your pet. To me,
Sloppy
Thumbs
silly.
down.
yeah, wicked thumbs down, like on top of your head. You know what I'm saying? I just can't stand it. It irritates the hell right out of me.
I know, that's how I got my couple of horses. You know, I was so happy that, and they're so thrilled to be here. But my little dog that I've currently got, he's a little rescue also. And I never really rescued animals before, but, you know, well, my first dog was. My very first dog was, that's right.
They ask people up here to get a dog out of the rescue league before they get it anywhere else.
Well, the dogs I follow on Facebook are all rescue dogs.
Yeah, my cousin does it down in Tampa, Bird Dog. She does a dog.
Cool.
she always posted, dog looking for home or whatever,
Good for her. She helps the foster the dogs.
Yeah.
We have a lot of pit bull mix dogs that need homes at our animal shelter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, people are afraid,
Yeah.
Dumbasses.
Well, it's
Or
not them. It's society tells them to be afraid of them.
the pit bulls
You
I
know,
follow, Titus and his girl.
if you
The
remember,
one,
right? I'm sorry, hon. Go ahead.
they're just gorgeous, and they're just
Yeah.
like big
Yeah.
sucks.
I mean, if you remember correctly, right? Back in the 80s, it was the Doberman Pinscher and the Shepherd, right?
And
The
shepherds.
90s was a Rottweiler, right? If you had a Rottie, you were, late 90s, early 2000s is the pit bull, right? And let me explain something to you. I will take any dog that's bigger than, that goes above my waist and trust that dog. And no offense to anybody who owns small dogs, but all your Chihuahuas, all your Boston Terriers, all your poodles, all your kickaboodles, and your mixtures of every other thing that you can think of, I don't know what it is. To me, they look like rats with, a moped with legs. It's just, but even those dogs will turn on you. It don't matter what dog you have. I mean, my neighbor had a brown lab, and she tied him up. I lived on a dead end street, and she tied him to the stairs of the house. And she put a rope on him, like 20 feet, 30 feet long, and the kids are right over his rope and stuff, and the kids are out there patting him. Everything's fine, right? The owner's wife went to feed their son, and he was sitting on the floor in the living room, and she went over and gave him the food, and then she went to try to feed the dog, and the dog bit the kid in the face.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to treat them right. Why would you? I just don't understand.
You should have fed the dog first. Should have fed the dog first, and then the kid, believe it or not, and then that probably wouldn't have happened. However, that's okay. But the thing of it is that it can be any dog. It doesn't have to be a pit bull. I mean, any dog does have the ability to put bodily harm on anybody. And people don't get that. They all think, oh, it's a pit bull. No, shut up. My buddy's got a pit bull as big as a wuss on the face of the planet. I got a brother that's got a horse, for Christ's sake. It's a what is it? It's not a Saint. It's an English Mastiff.
Mm-hmm.
Thing weighs 225 pounds.
Yeah.
It's bigger than me.
They're huge.
And it's the biggest ass wuss. However, he's protective like any other dog is, but
Yeah.
You're right, Joe. It's all in how they raise them.
Just 1 second, I'm getting yelled at.
Okay. I hope I didn't get you in trouble.
But you're right, Mikey. They definitely can avoid that situation. You've got to be more responsible and think about that. Why in the world?
When it comes to feeding,
we're talking about animals.
Yep.
They're still animals.
And that's what people don't. That's what people don't get. That's what people don't get is that they're still animals.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and then of course you got these idiots that everybody wants a wild animal for a pet. I think I'll go out and train.
Idea.
Yeah, I think I'll go out and train a raccoon. Okay. Or something stupid. And I'm like,
that doesn't work out very well. A friend of mine did do that, We love the poorly educated. Okay, well, the raccoon grows up. He's not so cute anymore, but he tore their living room absolutely to shreds. Absolutely to shreds. The raccoon was banished from the house, and again, the house was just trashed. I've never seen anything like it.
I followed two people on YouTube. One has a squirrel and one had a fox, and the fox just died. But he had a separate area of the house that was penned in, and that he could access the outside just for him, because it does right rid of the house. So you've got to be prepared. Some of the house is going to be destroyed. So either build something separate or take the consequences. You're going to wreck the house.
Right on.
Yeah, Joe, I'm sure I would. I'm sure I would. Like, I had a buddy of mine that, feels the same way I do, right? Actually, two buddies, but my buddy that lives here in Drake, his dog, he's got a pit bull, and he was barking at me for some reason, and we couldn't figure out why. And I'm like, dude, I have no idea, you know. And he said, don't worry, he won't bite. I said, I ain't worried about him biting me, Mike. And he's, well, if he bites you because you did something, that's one thing. If he bites you because he's being an idiot, I'm going to put a bullet in his head. He's because once a dog bites, it's all over, and I'm not going to go pay somebody to euthanize him. I'll just do it myself. While I agree with that, I hope that he, wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? But now, on the other hand, I had a buddy of mine that owned a Roddy, and I'm wrestling with it, and I'm really wrestling with him. I mean, I'm pulling his ear, and I'm grabbing him by the snout, and my buddy's like, he's gonna nip you. I says, if he nips me, he nips me. I'm just having fun with him, and we're having fun together. So leave me alone. That's because what he's doing, he'd actually pin me. Literally, he'd have his paws out like this, and I'd be underneath him, and as if to say, "Ha ha, asshole, I got you." And then he just slobber all over me like, "You bitch."
Well, that's cool, because you were still being submissive. Yeah, you were being submissive. That was awesome. You're smart.
And so then, I get him up off me and everything, and we're playing, and he nipped me right in the arm, and he lashed right onto my arm, right, and I grabbed him right by the nose, just like this, and I went, you better fucking let go. And he went, I said, don't growl at me, I'll growl right back. I said, let go. And I lifted up his mouth, and he's like, oh, do. Didn't break the skin or nothing. I had all the marks of his teeth, though, but didn't break the skin.
That's good that you both were feeling each other out there.
And my buddy's mad at me. I said, well, don't get mad at the dog. I says, I was screwing with him. I says, he's doing his thing, He's an animal.
I certainly can feel for the owner, though, because, their liability.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's...
Yeah, you guys like to sue down there.
What's that?
You guys like to sue for anything.
Well, those are the ambulance chases.
Right.
I don't,
But I don't want anyone to get hurt,
Yeah, I don't want. I would feel terribly bad if I owned a dog, because I don't even own one. I'm not allowed to have one here. Then, of course, there was my mother-in-law saying, if you get a dog, I won't be able to come visit you anymore. I says, good, I'll buy two. But,
I can see you saying that.
But I would feel terrible if I owned a dog. I don't give a shit what the breed is. If I owned a dog and it bit somebody, unprovoked. Now, if my dog's in my yard, in a chained yard, in a yard with a fenced-in yard, and Nitwit next door is poking him through the fence with a stick, and he gets a hold of his hand and just, nothing, stitches it out and just lets him know that he shouldn't have done it. Yeah, I'm not feeling bad for the kid. Sorry. I'm not, because it's just the way it is.
Well, I agree.
But I would feel bad if, bird dog comes to my house and all of a sudden, whop, he charming on her foot or something or whatever, but yeah, that ain't good,
The little min pin dogs, they're so funny. They're so big.
Well, I do like Boston Terriers, though.
I like the little terriers. That's what I've got, a terrier lab mix. He's mostly pit.
Yeah.
He's getting old though.
We have to sue because we don't have free health care.
I know, right? Yeah, it's just,
But,
I've been giving my animals the diatomaceous earth,
yep.
and I think it's working. I've
Is it?
noticed quite a bit of difference in their coats, all the animals, and just their general carriage.
Well,
So it's kind of interesting.
It's a great alternative too for flea medicine. You dust them with it. Yeah.
Very good. I haven't done any external dusting, but I will when the time comes. That's great.
Yeah, when it's flea season, just like do it outside though, and just be careful you don't breathe it. But
Yeah, it's quite the.
yeah, but it'll keep the fleas away. It'll kill any fleas that go on them, and it's not only so much cheaper. Flea medicine's gotten to be crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my, for it to be effective, they keep making it a little different, and it's almost like $100 for like 3 months supply. Some of the better ones, but
Yeah, I got my 50-pound bag for $20.
yeah. Did you get it at like Tractor Supply or?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It may not be great quality or something. I don't know.
You know what guy at work was telling me he does? Which I think I remember years ago my cousin doing it to her hair, but I could be wrong. You know what he does to his dog's coat? Twice a week? 2 eggs. And he rubs it into his coat. He rubs it into his coat, and then he'll go through it, and he'll hot water or whatever, and get all the, he doesn't want him eating the, you know what I mean? And that dog's coat, oh my Christ, does it look beautiful. Now, is that because of the eggs? I don't know. Could be because of the food. Could be because of a lot of things. But I don't know. I was just surprised.
I think ladies, in the past have used concoctions like that in the mayonnaise and stuff for their.
Yeah, in the mayo. Remember the mayo? That was
hair.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an 80s thing, right? 80s, 90s thing, right?
Right. Yeah, I was going to say to you, Greg, that the dachshunds, yeah, a lot of my friends have the dachshunds. They're great little varmint dogs, of course.
Yep.
They are.
And they're great for being in the barn, as a ratter dog, of course. And they also like to ride on your horses. They're great little saddle dogs. They'll sit right there on the rear of your saddle.
That I did not know.
On your pommel. Just kind of depends on their style, but they're great little friends.
That's cool.
I'd love to see a video of that. That is funny.
That's cool. I'll have to do that. Yeah.
They've got energy too. They're neat. Yeah. Yeah. Most of the little dogs, like Mike was saying, they're what's the word? Nip happy and nervous and that. But there's a few little ones that are. I forget. My neighbor has one. I can't remember the name, but it's the kind of dog that was in the movie Milo. Shoot.
Was Milo the Australian sheepdog?
No. Oh, Milo and Otis. A little dog and a little cat.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Shoot. It's a really neat dog, in our next door neighbor.
Here says pug.
Yes.
I was going to say pug.
Yeah, some kind of.
Thanks,
No,
dear.
aren't they the ugliest thing you've ever seen in your life?
I think their face is kind of so ugly it's cute.
Did you see that? Did you ever remember the cartoons, right? When the dog hits the friggin' wall and it makes an accordion out of him? That's what a pug's face looks like. That somebody just took his head and went into the wall, but it hasn't stretched out yet. You know what I mean? And it's just, and their eyes are like way bigger than their heads. It's just like, yeah, no. My cousin used to have that. What's the dog with all the wrinkles?
The Shar-Pei.
Shar-Pei. Ugly looking dog.
They are. I feel so badly for those dogs and the hairless Chinese crested.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say the only kind of cat that I hate is a hairless cat.
I know. I feel so bad for them.
Oh, they're ugly.
I mean, not for nothing. You can't have them in this climate.
No, I wouldn't think.
Or Flan's climate.
Better for it.
You know what I
Hey,
mean?
quit picking on my climate. My climate's better than most of yours' climate.
No, it's not.
Is it
Right.
really?
Did you
Remember-
snow melt yet?
Oh, in weeks.
Huh?
Remember where I am.
All right.
I'm in the part of Canada.
I know where you are.
Yeah, and I'm in my town is in a valley.
You're only about, what, 6 hours away from me?
Yeah, I'm 2 hours north of Niagara Falls,
Right.
3 hours due west of Detroit.
Well, maybe 6.5 hours, whatever the hell it is.
So you got like 10% of the population that we have. That's unbelievable.
Yeah,
Well,
they
or she'll be getting refugees too, galore. Like,
We got 25,000 of them.
Wow.
And 90% of our population is within 100 miles of the U.S. border.
Well, yeah, because they all have to come down here to go to work. You know. Well, that's like the state of Maine, right? The state of Maine has like 1.3 million people in it. That's it. For a
No.
state that size, 1.3 million people. That's shit. Okay, you ready for this one? Like, better than half of them live south of the state capital of Augusta, and on the east coast.
yeah.
Doesn't Maine border with New Brunswick?
Yep.
Yeah. Like I think some people have their backyards in Canada, front yard in the States.
Yep.
Literally.
Most populations apparently live, a good majority, near the coastline.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now
Every big
this,
city is on water.
I don't mind the ocean. I think it's awesome. But you know,
I'm not going anywhere, Gear. I'm here.
I'm not living at it. You know what I mean? Mother Nature's a female. You know what that means? She's got an attitude. You know, and I'm not losing a home and bullshit. I've seen way too many storms up here. You know, people that own waterfront property up here in Mass, and you know their house is now out with the tide, and no, done.
Today, did you guys watch the 3 newses at night, the 3 networks? I watch the American news each night, ABC, NBC, CBS. I take them.
No.
And Mississippi got pummeled today, like 2 feet of rain.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
Oh, is that right? I know Driver mentioned that there was a lot of rain coming through from Texas side of things, so that makes sense.
Good night, Steve. Thanks for coming.
Oh, good night, Steve. See you tomorrow night, buddy. Oh,
Good
have
luck.
a great time. Right. Good hunting.
Yeah, Mass opens up Sunday. Well, technically Monday because you can't hunt on Sundays.
That's cool. So, Steve, you going to call him up? And your buddy's going to shoot? That's very nice. Today I saw one of my hens. She had about 7 little
Really?
bitties with her. They're so cute. And you know the crows around, right? Well, I ran the crows off from my property, but they've taken up residence in a nearby adjoining parcel. And so the turkey hen with her little bitties, she comes up every day from the creek to my property. And again, this route makes her have to cross through Crowville.
Right.
So we're going to have to wait and see. I lent him my 410 because he had a little crow problem going on over his place too. So I got to get mine back. We're going to repo it. I have to protect the little biddies. Give them
Come
a good
on.
shot.
Bird, I'll come down there. Let me use your AR.
Oh, yeah. There's just... There's a lot of turkeys, you know. I mean, Mother Nature, like you said, she's going to keep it all in check and balance. So
Yep.
you can afford to lose a few of the little bitties, but I like the turkeys. I would much rather have them around than the crows.
Right. Crows suck.
Oh, the crows are just so...
They're smart.
I do have great respect for them, but they're really mean. They're very, very mean. They're just bored, and they're just out
Yeah.
there
And they pick
raising
on
hell at my dog and me, my horses.
and they pick on their own too.
Yeah.
I've
I
seen
would agree
crows
with
go
that.
after other crows like big time, like 3 of them going after this one crow, and I'm like, you know, where's my pellet gun? And it's just, you know,
Yeah, they're very much pack mentality.
I've heard of the farmers have known crows to jump on the horse's back and
Oh
say,
yeah.
"Giddy up."
Say giddy up, how funny. Oh God help. But I wouldn't doubt it because you know, they say caw, caw, caw all the time.
Yeah.
right.
Oh, they can
Car.
talk. Yeah.
But we,
Someone was telling me a crow grabbed their keys and started flying away. Yeah.
They're very bad about that. Seriously, Flan. They will take your golf balls off the course. They're notorious for taking golf balls. Or is that truth? I'm sorry.
That is funny.
they,
You go do that sometimes on the tournaments.
Yeah, it's
You
very
wanna-
funny.
you want a good way of getting rid of your crows too? Feed them, okay, but when you feed them, give them some Alka-Seltzer.
No.
They
Oh,
don't
yeah.
they don't eat. I can't. There's no feeding them here.
Oh,
They
really? They're
eat
always
plenty of
in.
the wildlife, you know, and they
They're
forage all
everywhere.
day.
And I've seen that. I'll have one sit at the top of the pine tree in my backyard, and he'll soon do nothing but sit there and caw half the day, and then he'll fly, then he'll come down, he'll eat something in the yard or whatever.
They're quite the lollygaggers.
Yeah, but I'll tell you. And then my that buddy of mine here in town, he he goes to his friend's house in New Hampshire. He's a farm, you know, he has a farm and everything, and they suck. He can't stand them.
Oh, I know. I mean,
He
they will
buys
tear your shit up.
this farmer buys the ammo for everybody and invites you over. He says, just have at it. He says, and don't worry about nothing. He says, it isn't, you know. He says, all the coyotes will take care of it. He says, the coyotes love me. He says, because I go out, boom, and the coyotes come up and they clean them up. He said, so do what you got to do. And there'll be
Yeah.
3 of them. There'll be 3 of them out there going all day long. You know.
I understand. It's the there's a lot of nuisance birds, though. You know,
Yeah.
even the sandhill cranes are starting to become nuisance around here again.
What's the one that was pissing me off when I was when was I in Madeira Beach? I think it was Madeira Beach at Captain whatever, and it was like on this pier, and I was eating lunch, and the friggin' what do you call it came by.
Seagulls,
No, what's the one with the friggin'
pelican,
pelican, right? And
they're very pushy too.
I'm literally got my arm on the railing. Yeah, there's people walking on the dock, right, like, you know, 3 feet down, 4 feet down. I got my arm on the railing, and I have a French fry or something in my hand, and I went like this. The frickin' pelican come out of nowhere, scared the piss right out of me.
Yeah.
Grabs the French fry right out of my hand. I went, all right, I'll fix your ass. So I put about 4 of them in my hand. I went like this. And my girlfriend at the time says, don't do it, don't do it. I said, oh, yeah, watch this. I'm going to slap him right in the head. He came down, he grabbed him, I slapped him right in the top of the head. The lady at the restaurant, the manager lady, whatever she is, I don't know, whatever she was, she says, do you see that sign? It says, don't feed them, da-da-da. She says, and you know, you can't touch them, you know. I go, hey, listen, it took my lunch. No, I saw you were holding him up.
Oh.
I thought you were going to say you put hot sauce on the fries.
No, but you know what I did? I did do, I I've killed 2 seagulls in my lifetime. I put one. I was a teenager. I was just a jerk. I was at a McDonald's and there was a bunch of seagulls, and I put a Alka-Seltzer in the burger and I threw it on the hood of my car. He flew about, I don't know, for a little while, and all of a sudden he went. And then the other one, I was fishing, and I was surf casting, and he took my bait. And,
Well, you really hold a grudge against.
yeah, and well, here's what he did though. He took my bait and he started flying away with it. And I was with that girlfriend of mine, that ex-girlfriend of mine, her brother. He's Mike. You gotta cut the line. I said, no, I don't. He said, well, what are you gonna do? I said, watch this. Whoop!
He said so, look.
Set it up, reel it in. Now you fish. Except the guy in the little green uniform, he didn't think it was too funny.
Oh, bummer, right.
You know they're protected. What's protected? That seagull, really. You were supposed to cut the line. I said, well, he wasn't supposed to take my bait. I go, it's in the tackle with it and everything else. I ain't cutting my line. That. Seagulls, they're a dime a dozen and they're protected. How do you figure? There are more seagulls than, oh.
I was going to say, seagulls are like mate like crazy, and they're everywhere, and they're protected.
Yep, they're protected. You can't shoot them. Can't harm them, can't shoot them, can't do anything.
Good turtle nesting season.
Yep.
Good grief.
Who the hell was telling me there's an old... Who was telling me that somebody saw an old turtle? Steve, the other night, on Jamie Time, I think. He said he saw a turtle with a shell this big.
How big?
It was like this big, he said. He said it was absolutely huge.
There was one last Friday on CBS News every Friday night. Steve Hartman does a little human interest story. And last Friday he had a show on where a woman in New York City had a big-ass turtle, and she would take it to Central Park and walk it. It was like that big. And then she ended up putting a thing on either Craigslist or something. She needed to hire a turtle walker. And she thought she'd get like maybe 3 or 4 people apply. Like 400 people applied.
That's very interesting. Is it one of those, the great big Tortuga tortoises, like?
It looked like it was like almost 2 to 3 feet wide.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, that's pretty big. That's...
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what the oldest living animal can be. And there's a couple of really old ones. Seems like one of the DJs in Central Florida had one. And it was like Shannon Burke, I remember. He had one, and he named it. It was a celebrity in its own right. And then he got in trouble for aggravated assault, went to jail, and had to get rid of his turtle. So I don't know. It was great, but he was about the size of a Volkswagen, though.
Wow.
Wow. It's like a 300-pound, 400-pound.
Here on the Galapagos Islands.
Good night, Greg.
That's probably what it was, a Galapagos tortoise.
Yeah, those are huge.
Did you know the temperature of the turtle mound
90 degrees or some shit like that.
determines what sex the turtles are going to be?
Yeah.
Yep. I like watching animal shows.
Me too.
Watching Mutual Lonehouse Wild Kingdom with my dad when I was like 4 or 5.
Every Sunday night.
Was on after that.
Yep.
And so now I got Nat Geo, National Geographic, and I watch a lot of shows, animal shows on that too. And yeah,
Discovery used to be like that.
Yeah. Now they're putting more crap shows, but yeah, they used to be.
Discovery used to be like that all the time. I loved Discovery Channel when they were like that.
The temperature of the mound. If it's a hotter mound, it'll be just like women. If it's a hotter mound, it'll be female, and if it's a cooler mound, it'll be males.
Yep. And did you ever see like when they show it and then the turtles all hatch? Then they're all beelining. They're all beelining for the ocean.
So
and of course, all the birds know they're there and stuff. You know, the birds like, you know.
It's buffet.
Yeah, but a lot of them make it though, and it's kind of cool, And then, and then they have to, of course, get by all the, predatory fishing and what have you.
Right.
Yes.
Well, then they're food in the water too. So.
Yeah. So, but I think it's kind of cool.
It is. It really is very neat. No doubt.
That and gators.
Yeah.
There's a show I just watched. A snake, a great big python. I don't know what show it was on. It was on National Geographic. This python ate either a croc or an alligator.
Wow.
Oh, where the hell did I see that?
Yeah, I'd see that too.
Yeah, where the hell did I see
That
that?
happened down here. Recently, I'm sorry, try plugging your little headphones in again a little bit there.
Okay, hang on.
There you go.
Is that better?
Yeah, because we were like getting half of what
Yeah,
you're
it
saying.
came in and out.
I think my microphone is. Hang on. Where's my microphone? Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're sounding good now. I know sometimes I have to pull my mic out a little bit and try to speak to it irritatingly, but I appreciate what you're saying because that's, the crazy animals, they're just, they're awesome. They are. There was a snake that ate one of the great big cows recently.
Oh,
that was down in South Florida, and that was about 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Don't they explode though?
How large was the snake?
I think that it was, curtailing the python hunt here, and he was about 15 feet long. So, 13 to 15 is kind of what the big ones tend to be. But this sucker, he was completely contorted, and blown out. You could see where the cow was.
Yeah, because they don't. When they eat things that big, they wind up dying.
Yeah, you can't handle it.
Yep. Night, Frank. Thank you.
Night, Frank.
Yeah, when they eat shit that big, they wind up dying. They just wind up exploding, which you would think they would know they're gonna explode. You know what I mean? You would think they would know they're gonna explode.
It was awful.
But you talk about those shows. They had that show there with the anacondas. Holy Hannah!
Don't they grow up to be like 30 feet long, those things?
Their heads just bigger than a laptop.
Oh, I swear. I had an encounter with one. I know you
Really?
Yeah.
An anaconda?
Yes. It's one of the pythons. Came to my base of my tree stand. He stalked me, and I had my rifle, and I shot into the ground. I missed him, and he took off. Oh, it was a gnarly snake, and I just had no idea, because this is 8, 9 years ago, 10 years ago. At that time, that we had those invasive snakes.
Yep.
They talked a little bit about them being in South Florida, but it wasn't really up here. So my encounter with it and everything, it was just really quite surreal. And I do wish that I had taken him, of course, 100,000 times over since then, but didn't do it. Never seen him again.
Yeah, and the way they hunt for them is unbelievable. They're down in South America or wherever, and they'll hunt for them. And
they just walk through the water.
And they step on them.
It's just,
you freaking kidding me? Screw that. They had 6 guys carrying a snake. Screw that. And you know what they did?
Yeah.
They sent a tube down its yap, this big. Well, now we can track it, and they open his jaws, and they stuffing this thing down in his belly, and I'm like, fuck that, that's just dumb.
Well, they can learn a lot from animals. I just watched again. I watched the news tonight, and Ringling Brothers had their last show with elephants in it. They're no longer going to do elephants. There's just every show they go to, there's just protesting over the elephants, and every state has a different law. So they just decided no more elephants in the show. So there's some big sanctuary in Florida where they're sending them to, and they're actually scientists that study them. Apparently, I didn't know different animals can get cancer, and elephants are one of the few animals that doesn't get cancer. So they're trying to figure out how
Why?
that's happening, and maybe they could do something for humans.
Right.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
there's a big
is.
200-acre facility. I think they said it was in Florida where they're just going to go to retire.
They've got a couple places in Florida, little sanctuaries, you know. The Railing Brothers, and
Yeah, it
as
was the Ringling Brothers.
there's that, and remember the P.T. Barnum, of course. You know, he was originally the then became into the also the Cole Brothers Circus.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and
but they're
this will
around.
just be for the animals to retire. The public will go to see them.
Which is a nice thing.
Then you got the Gator Sanctuary people.
Yes, yes, yes. St. Augustine.
Are alligators, what do you call, protected also in Florida?
Yes, they are. You can only hunt them in season.
Wow.
And I just got my email yesterday about the fall hunts, you know, your permits and everything, the dates that you got to submit for lotteries and blah, blah. So they're going to give out, my point is 5,000 gator permits this year.
Nice.
People, that's their food, like in the local areas.
For the tax income, yes, that is their local food, correct?
Go to the grocery store.
Permit fees for the gator kill is outrageous.
Gator.
I was just being facetious, sorry.
Oh no, it's just it's the same as at the show I watch in Alaska, where they go hunting for the winter, bear and moose, whatever, and if they don't get anything, they don't eat for the winter because they're literally out in the middle of nowhere. A lot of the same as in the Mississippi, Alabama, I guess, area where they get the gators to eat.
Right on, right on. Yummy, yummy, delicious.
I had gator before.
Yeah, I eat gator pretty regularly. You know, it's very interesting, Stan, what you're talking about there.
Yeah, it is.
Because I've lived here all my life, right? And I enjoyed working out, and Nautilus was something that, again, was an invention that came along, right, with Arthur Jones. His wife, Terry, she was a young person. She was a little older than me, but anyway, she loved horses, and we used to ride together some, right? And she was pretty good friends with a couple of my girlfriends. So it was kind of cool to, again, be privy to some of the Nautilus machines and the evolution of all that with, yes, the zoo that Arthur had and his elephant. Oh, it was really cool. What an incredible place he had. And had a party one time. It was a Christmas party. Everybody was in black tie, you know. Just an outrageous event. Very, very neat. Very cool to go and see, you know. Just be a normal person checking out that crazy zoo he had. It was really neat. The animals. So that's a long time ago, but the old pad now is old, run down, and John did buy it. He refurbished it. He's got a nice place there. He's pretty peculiar.
What part of Florida are you in?
Central.
I was only there once, and that was to Deerfield Beach.
Right? Deerfield's a very nice little place, very quaint.
Yeah.
A little further south on the East Coast. Very nice, though.
My cousin lived in Hollywood, Florida, and she said it was so hot and so damp. If you hung your clothes out, they wouldn't dry. And the only time bearable to be outside would be nighttime, and it'd be like 90s. But, I mean, they were used to being east in the cold weather. So the kids couldn't wait to move back to the east.
Yeah, I dig it, Truth. You got to really dress for the weather, and so you can't really wear the cotton stuff. Cotton just gets wet and gnarly. So you got to, get with the program. A lot of the cool fishing shirts, zippers and the right material. It dries instantly, keeps you cool.
My niece said that her and her friends, they'd always keep a can of hairspray on their nightstand because sometimes spiders would be in the room. They'd be like, she didn't exaggerate either, but I mean, the way she described it was like pretty huge to me. I don't know, about 2 inches across the body, not including the legs. So I guess that would work, hairspray. Do you have really large spiders where you live?
Yeah, there's a lot of spiders here. We got a lot of oak trees, and so they love the oaks.
They got a really large everything down in Florida, except for the geckos. They're this big.
That's right. That's true. I wonder if the skink ever came back to Michelle's little pretty skink. I'm sure he's out there. They don't run away. They stay there.
Did you see Michelle's new chicken coop she made today?
Oh, yeah, I was impressed. I thought it was great.
What did she do?
She made a chicken coop with PCP. Did she use PCP?
Maybe, but it was constructed with PVC.
Oh, really?
Oh.
I thought you said PCP. How funny.
No, PCP.
I love that. She might have used some PCP. Just checking.
PCP.
Yeah, to put over the chickens so she can take them outside.
Yeah, I think that's a great little project. That worked out really well.
Yeah. I just saw a video with 20 life hacks with PVC. Most of it was with the skinnier, I don't know if it was like 1/4 inch or something. There's a lot of really neat things you can make with it. It's so cheap.
Yeah, because it's pliable.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much nothing you can't do without PVC.
No, you can do a lot with that. There's a bunch of videos on guys that make bow and arrows with them.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Use them like a little seed, or no, what do you call them, caches, where you go put it in, and then you go out and bury it, so that if you're out in the woods and you need a stash,
Yep.
you put it.
Yeah, you just cover it. Yep, you just put a cap on it.
It's called the cache, right?
Right, that's right.
Yeah, it's called a cache, and then you put everything you want inside that.
Yep.
Usually they get the 4-inch round to do that, or the 6-inch round, and they'll put whatever in there, and then you just put a cap on it. And
as long as you glue it, it's going to be watertight. And, yeah.
That purple stuff you put around it.
Picked the wrong day to stop sniffing PVC glue.
yeah, that stuff's awesome. I love it.
Make it cross-eyed. Yeah.
Make it cross-eyed and burn your nasal cavity.
And it'll ruin some jeans.
But when I was down in Tampa, I absolutely freaking loved it. And but I'll tell you, between them geckos and... But I will tell you what I did like doing.
You didn't slap any geckos, did you?
I stepped on a couple. But,
no.
I was trying to actually catch a few for bait.
Oh.
But I was down on... what the hell beach was I on? On Tampa Beach, I believe. And there's a restaurant right on the beach. So we leave the restaurant, and all these people are standing on the beach. And I'm like, I said to my girlfriend at the time, I goes, there must be a dead whale or something over there, or a shark rolled in with a tide, something. I says, let's go check it out. And she goes, you are so northeastern. And I go, what are you talking about? She goes, there's no dead whale or dead shark over there. I said, what the hell are you looking at? She goes, the sunset, you idiot. I'm like, knock it off. People don't do that bullshit. And she goes, you want to bet? Come on. We go over there, sure, and Chevy was watching that. I'm like, you kidding me right now? It was beautiful, though. But
that is
funny. Sunset every day.
Wow. Geckos They make nice pets.
Really?
Really?
Do Bird Dog, do you guys get chameleons?
Yes,
Oh
we
my,
do.
they are so neat.
They've had a tough time though because the little Cuban lizard has been kicking everybody's ass around here. Seriously, and even our pretty little green lizards like Sammy Joe. You know that Sammy Joe one that Dish has got. Sammy Joe Outdoors, I guess. They're just having a tough time. These Cuban lizards are very aggressive and they kill most other lizards. You know.
Really? And they
Yeah.
literally came up from Cuba?
I'm sorry.
Did they literally come up from Cuba, or?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, see, that would figure. Back at the communist chameleon.
Right. We're gonna take this rock.
Are they coming through here illegally?
I think that they were brought in, yes, as pets, and some also, you know, just
Try to come in on the ships and stuff?
Do they
absolutely.
do they have their green cards?
They do not.
Travel. I was watching the American news tonight, and there's some big space piece of machinery that's worth like $7 billion.
Oh, CERN. Yes, a weasel.
And a weasel got in.
Good. Thank the
This
good
thing
Lord.
could be down for weeks because of a weasel. It
Yep.
shoots fires. It's like $7 billion.
That's
Hey, the Lord works in mysterious ways. That's so evil.
Weasel is bringing it down.
Yep. I love it.
I mean, it was sad and funny at the same time.
It's not sad. That CERN should be broken up. It's bad. It's bad news. But yeah, I just saw that. That's great.
Yeah.
Well, there was a massive electric outage when Bill Clinton was president, and
yeah, New York City.
Oh, that's the one that went from Chicago to New York, isn't it?
I
Wasn't
think but it turned out they said it was a squirrel that caused it.
Wasn't like New York City out for like a day or something, or 2 days, or whatever it was?
There was one in like 98, I think, and then 02 or something. They were a couple of years apart. We had it. The only time I've ever lost power in my life. We lost it. We didn't even lose it overnight. But it went from like Chicago to New York. Like 50, 60 million people were out of
Yeah.
from hours to a couple of days. Luckily, I was only out not even 12 hours.
The lights went out in Georgia.
Right.
Yeah.
There's our grid system is really poorly designed, and it's too massive. There's a problem with one. It can affect a really large area. So.
Yeah, like something go from Chicago to New York and up in close to Montreal. So, and then down, I can't remember how south it went down to. I'm not sure if it went down to like Pennsylvania or not. But two countries, 50, 60 million people wiped out of power.
Yeah. Well, that's a big problem, especially then you figure, okay, water, a lot of the water treatment plants and that, most of them have generators, but for short term. But yeah, our whole electric grid is problematic. We're not
Where are you located again?
I'll be glad. I wish we'd just go ahead and get the EMP over with.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to mess with all that other mess again. We'll all be on the even playing field again. Get out your pens and pencils.
Oh, that's funny. Yep, chewed the wires. Unbelievable.
I see a picture on Facebook the other day. It was a pencil and with an eraser, and it was called old-fashioned names for a computer. The delete button was the eraser. The printer was the lead, the pencil end, and I forget what they called the copier. But it's like a pencil sharpener, and something else, and an eraser. That's what it was. Yeah. Pencil with the eraser and a pencil sharpener.
Yep. I try to explain to my kids what a record was. So
Yeah.
we're up north, and I showed them.
The little yellow disc that went in the middle of the 45s.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah.
It's a frisbee.
And then they said, because I didn't bring my cell phone, and what are you gonna do without your cell phone, Daddy? I says, have fun.
Yeah.
And I said, I go back to the days I didn't have them. She goes, Dad, you remember when they didn't have cell phones? I says, honey, she goes, well, I goes, go ask your grandpa, because he remembers when they didn't have regular cell phones.
Yeah.
Remember that
Or
song?
TV.
Remember that song? Here's a quarter calls someone who cares.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, wait a minute, it used to be a dime. But yeah, most kids have never seen a phone booth.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I belong to a group. Cambridge used to be 3 small towns, and I belonged to the one group where I grew up. The town I was in was called Preston, and somebody in the group said we were trying to figure out if there was any phone booth left in Cambridge, and I think people said they can remember. I think 2. And I thought, they're all gone now. Nobody uses them anymore. Everybody can tell.
Yep.
I'm sorry, what were you saying? You're breaking up. Nobody uses.
So phone was anymore. The phone booth. There's maybe 2 in my town or city, which is like 135,000 people. They're just not around anymore.
They've got phone booths that are all hotspots now. You know, someone bought them up and turned them into hotspots, repeater sets for wireless, and
Payphones. The only time you see a payphones in an airport.
Yeah. Train stations, bus stations will have them. Yeah.
But
there's a lot of stuff people put up in the group. Remember this? And it's like, oh great. Who remembers what this is for? And it will be a key for remember the roller skates you put on over top of your shoes?
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Or they'll put the disc in 45. Who remembers what this is for?
What's the other one we should do? I can't think of it.
My guns never go out of style. My guns and knives never go out of style.
Right.
Oh, Michelle put a picture up on her Facebook. She saw a little, it's a set of earrings that are one part of it's a gun and one part of it's the bullet.
Oh, cool.
So I checked out the Chinese site that I buy all my corrugated stuff from.
Right.
And they were like $3 a pair.
Will they turn my ear green?
I don't know. I don't know what they're made of. But yeah, they were only $3 a pair. She saw a picture of them. So I want some of these. So right away I went to Allie, and there they were.
Very good, very good. Well, I'm sure I'll be seeing those.
Yeah.
Check out that.
Ooh, it's getting late.
It's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 1 a.m. I gotta get up at like 5:30.
Mikey, I appreciate it tonight. I'm sorry, Dish and Michelle, they got bumped out, right?
Yeah. What's going on with what?
Well, I just, again, Johnny's chat was tonight. He was pulling too much ampage, all the brain power was pulling him hard, so they had too many devices, too much going on there.
Gotcha.
But they certainly were, Dish, again, was really appreciative to win that knife, and thank you, Mikey, for the tenacious too. I appreciate the opportunity.
Anytime. Flan, I'm so happy that you were able to make it. Truth Freeze, I'm so happy you were able to make it, and I know that I'm on it, couldn't make it tonight, and I know Sandy couldn't make it tonight, and Stumpette, but you know what? It was fun. It really was fun just to have the ladies' on here, and all you guys out in the chat room and ladies out in the chat room, thank you very much as usual. Much appreciated. Gerald B., if you're still out here, will you PM me on YouTube or Facebook, please? I gotta have a little conversation with you for a minute. But everybody else, I'll talk to everybody else later, and see you tomorrow night on Jamie Time, hopefully. 10 o'clock for those who are just visiting and don't know. And to all the silent listeners out there, all the silent watchers, if you will, thank you very much, as usual. And we'll see you all later on. Thanks.
Night all. Good night.
Thanks,
Bye.